Hey folks, welcome back to Software Testing Hacks. In this video, let's talk about test plan. So most of you are interested and most confused question that everybody has is what is this test plan and who will prepare it? So let's see in this video about what is test plan. Test plan is a detailed document which describes software testing areas and activities, outlines test strategies, objectives, test schedule, required resources such as human resource, software, hardware, test estimation, and test deliverables. Basically, it is a documentation which contains the strategy, objectives, schedule, and then how many resources are required. It can be human resource or software and hardware. What are all the estimations? How much time is required? What are the deliverables that we have? All this will be documented in a specific documentation that is called as test plan. It's usually prepared by either test leads or test managers. So that's the reason you might not have seen it. Certain companies might have it like this documentation will be already structured. What details they need for a particular project, they'll prepare it in the initial phase, right? From the test perspective. So this documentation basically is a detailed documentation containing all these details. Okay. Types of test plan. So, master test plan, phase test plan, testing type specific test plans. There are three different types of test plans are there. Whereas the master test plan is created, it is a type of test plan that has multiple levels of testing. It includes a complete test strategy. All the strategies will be documented. That is called master test plan. Phase test plan, a phase test plan is a type of test plan that addresses any one phase of the testing strategy. For example, a list of tools, a list of test cases, etc. So it is a particular related to one particular phase. Okay. Specific test plans. Specific test plans is designed for major types of testing like security testing, load testing, performance testing, etc. In other words, a specific test plan is designed for non-functional testing. So these are the different types of test plans that we have in test plan. And then you got to know what is test plan and what are the different types that we have. And this is not major, but what is test plan is very much important to know. See how to write a test plan. Before you start writing a test plan, what are the details that you need? First is analyze the product structure and architecture. Now, design the test strategy. Define all the testing objectives. Define testing area. Define all usable resources. Schedule all activities in an appropriate manner. Determine all the test deliverables. So basically, test plan, before you write the test plan, certain things you must know. One is first you have to know the product and what is the architecture of the product. Okay. And now first you start writing the strategy for it. And then you define what is the objectives of this uh, particular project. Okay. And then what are the testing areas? Certain things like what testings will be performed, like unit testing, integration testing. What are the different types of testing that will be performed on the particular product? Okay. Define all the usable resources. Okay. And then scheduling all the activities properly. We have to schedule the activities. What when the development should happen and at what time testing should happen. All that will be need to be determined. And then determine the test deliverables. What are the test deliverables that we have and what we are going to deliver at last? Test deliverables are like what the test scenarios or test case, and then the test reports. So all this comes under test deliverables. Okay. Okay. So here is what a particular test plan contains. First is objectives and then scope, test methodology, what type of methodology we are following, either if it is a waterfall model, V model, what is the different type of plan that we are following for this particular project, methodology we are following, and what is the approach, assumption, risk, mitigation plan, roles and responsibility, what who is going to perform what, who are the developers, how many roles are there, and what are the responsibility of each of the person. Okay, and then the schedule, defect tracking. Defect tracking will be done through a defect tracking tool, and test environments. Okay, entry and exit criteria, test automation, effort estimation, test deliverable, template. So basically, all these are customizable. It is not mandatory. All these fields should be present. Okay, depending on the project and their need, they will be creating a test plan. It is not always required. All these should be defined. Okay, so it is generally we know that what is the objective we will define, and then the scope will be defined, methodology will be chosen, and then that we will document it. And so basically when you go to the test plan and see, you must get the complete picture of the project. Okay, and what tools are used, and then what were the defects that were found, and then how we will track the defect. All these details will be found, and then if there are any risk that comes during the deployment, or after the deployment, any risk are there. Okay, if we can prevent it, what are the mitigation plans, or what are the things that we can take care in case anything goes wrong. So all this will be planned using the test plan. Okay, let's talk about the importance of test plan. The test plan gives direction to our thinking. This is like rule book which must be followed. Okay, this is a rule book which needs to be followed. Test plan helps in determining the necessary efforts to validate the quality of the software application under test. Okay, it helps to validate, I mean, all the necessary efforts can be tracked, and then we can assure how much quality we have provided. Okay, with the help of it, we can make sure, or you can list out all the test cases, whatever you have performed, all the details you can put it in the document. The test plan helps those people to understand the test details that are related to outsiders like developers, business managers, or customers. If you show this test plan, so it will be in a normal readable sentences, right? So it will be easy for others to understand the what is test plan and what are being covered as part of this. Okay, important aspects like test schedule, strategy, scope, etc., are documented in the test plan so that the management team can review them and reuse them for other similar projects. Yeah. So basically, these are the importance of test plan. Why do we need it? And then what are the important concepts that will be covered as part of the test plan? All this we learned in this video. Hope you have liked this video, and in the coming video we will see how we can document particular test plan. Okay, let's meet in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.